All right, so I wanted to put together a very short video just to try and show a few of you how to actually use your calculators. This is normally something I can do with you when you're in class, but since I don't know what days you're going to be in class and whatnot, I just wanted to put this out there so you could reference that at any time. I want to show you how to do two things specific to what we're doing right now in algebra with functions. I wanted to show you how to use the square button on your calculator and how to use the exponent button on your calculator. They're not necessary, but they are huge time savers. Instead of having to type in repeated multiplication, you can use the exponent key and you're done. So today I wanted to show you guys, honestly, just how to use a couple of buttons on your calculator. That might seem kind of silly, but we're going to use these quite a bit, and it'll make your life a whole lot easier if you get comfortable using them. The two buttons I want to show you are the squared button, which is this button right next to my pen with the x squared on it, and the general exponent button, which is this little, it's called a caret, but it looks like a little triangle without the bottom on it. So a little up arrow, different from this one. If you have this type of calculator, great. If you don't have this type of calculator, let me know and I can figure out a way to get with you to show you how to use yours. So the x squared button will do exactly that. It will square a number. Whatever number you put in it, it will square it. The general exponent button is for anything that's not just a squared. So tilt this up so you can see a little bit better. So I'm just going to calculate these three things and kind of show you what's going on there. Your display on your calculator, when you use the squared button, it will look just like what you're trying to type in. I would advise you, though, whenever you put your number in, to wrap it in parentheses, simply because when your base is negative, that's the big number. When your big number is negative, not wrapping it in parentheses will often throw off your answer. So I've gotten in the habit over the years of just using parentheses every time I type in a value for a variable. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm replacing the x with a number, so I'm going to wrap it in parentheses. So wrap that in parentheses and square it. You notice it just 5 squared. And the exponent, it appears smaller and kind of up and to the right, which you should probably know that anyway, that is 25. So that's probably a good way to start this out, is to do one that you know, just to kind of check yourself. Okay. And then going on along. Now I could type in 2 times 2 times 2 times, type it in 4 times, but it's easier to just take 2 and then your general exponent button to the 4th power. Now it looks a little different on the display here. I've got 2 with the little arrow 4. That little arrow is saying to the power of, 2 to the power of 4. Now that is not the same as 2 times 2 times 2. I'm sorry. That is not the same as 2 times 4. That is 2 to the 4th power. So it's not 8, it's 16. I've multiplied that out 4 times. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, it is not a multiplier, it is an exponent. That's probably the most common mistake I see when we get into using exponents, is that people will just multiply those together. That is not how they work. So 3 to the 5th power is actually 5 3's being multiplied together. But 3 to the 5th power is a lot shorter to type in. So 3 to the 5th power, 243. Okay, squareds, general exponents. You need to be able to use both of those to kind of finish out this unit and be successful.